Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am in Dallas, Texas this morning, and I bought a car sight unseen, and it's been off the road for probably over 20 years. And so to help me get the car, I'm here at Mopar's 5150 with my friends, Troy and Tony, and this is one of their locations with a massive amount of freaking Mopars. This is the craziest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So this is Troy, this is Tony.
What's up, dude? What's up?
I got my finger all Check this out. This is an original one of 58, yes. You said? Plymouth Superbird 426 Hemi car. Holy crap, dude. This is absolutely wild. And it's a 4-speed. Oh my gosh, dude. And then this is a FC7 in violet or plum crazy purple 70 Roadrunner, but it's also a Hemi car. What the hell, dude? This is so cool. This is freaking wild. Just look at that, man. That is the coolest thing ever. And so what's the transmission in this one?
This is a 4-speed car.
4-speed car?
Okay, so quick story on this one.
Track pack.
Ooh.
That's the 410 Dana. This car sold at Barrett Jackson in 2006 for $140,000. The guy that bought it had won the lottery for like $250 million, and he went to Barrett Jackson and bought 11 cars that year. Gets this one home, and it's slower than his new Z06 Corvette, so he decides to take it apart to make it a race car. So he takes the motor out, takes it to the machine shop to have it rebuilt. Long story short, the guy like runs out of money, has to sell everything. This car was like in his shop. He had scraped the stripes off. He'd, pulled the motor apart. The interior starts to fall apart. Sells the car to his neighbor for pennies. The neighbor takes it, has the motor rebuilt just back to stock, and then it sits in the neighbor's garage for another 8 years until he puts it on Facebook like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
For sale. Hey, I got this Hemi Roadrunner, blah, blah, blah. I was sold to Barrett Jackson. And literally this car was rotisserie restored in like 1997. Dalton, Red Dirt Mopars, had posted it when the buddy that picked us up for it took it to Dalton's house and showed it to him. And the guy that built its son followed Dalton and was like, oh, my dad built that car like in 1997. Like, I've got a copy of the build sheet, like pictures when it was before it was restored, like all this information about it. So he hooked us up with all that. But just a crazy story. Like when they got there to pick it up, the hood was literally laying like on the side of the shop, and so it's all dinged up, and like I said, he scraped the stripes off, and it's all messed up. Like the headliner fell out of it. So this was like a perfect car at one point that some crazy guy that won the lottery and then lost all the money just ruined. So we're gonna kind of clean it up, put it back together, make it beautiful again.
Wow.
Running and driving.
And then this is the one we picked up earlier this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Pack.
V-Code 446 pack.
Automatic. Cream with the tan interior.
Very, very, very uncommon color tan.
Tan?
Cream.
Oh, cream with
Sorry, cream. Cream with a tan interior, and it had a black C-stripe, which is cool.
And the crazy part is we bought a 6-pack automatic Roadrunner about, what, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Same color.
Cream.
We think there was only one of those made, and we think there was only one in an automatic. A guy named Peter down in Southern California told us that there was a cream one made with restored by Julius 4-speed car. I don't know, about 20 years ago, he was saying. So could be a one of one in an automatic.
Wow.
But not as, obviously not the only one that was painted that color.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the newest,
Yeah.
the latest.
I just got back on Thursday from Colorado Springs with that
Yeah.
quick 2-day trip.
That one's a neat one too, Bryce. This one.
This is a neat one, dude. Look at it.
Well,
they're all neat ones. Holy crap.
Yeah, but this one was a one owner, and it's mostly original paint. There was some touch up there. It's all numbers matching. It's a 4-speed. It's a stripe delete. So it's just, and somebody did what we call a nip and tuck, because a lot of the cars that we do, we will like do what's needed, like new vinyl top, new interior, but we'll try to leave like the original paint and like some originality to it when we can. So each car, obviously calls for a different recipe, and we like what this guy did because this is similar to what we would have done. And this thing runs and drives amazing.
It looks like it. Holy
Yeah.
crap, man. Dude, it's a freaking time capsule.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, Dennis
Look at that
Collins.
shifter.
Dennis Collins from Coffee Walk, he's the one that referred us to this car, which is he's even cooler, you know. The fact that the car guy helped out another car guy, you know.
Ooh.
But this thing has lots of good, cool paperwork and stuff.
That's so cool. I hope you guys leave it like this. Just
Oh no, this car's staying exactly the way it is.
Okay,
It might get
good.
polished.
Yeah.
The paint might get polished, and you know, like needs disc brakes on the
These
front.
are character wears.
Other than
Some people
that-
don't like that stuff, but to us, that shows the life of the car, you know. Every car is different.
Yeah, it got-
some cars deserve to be completely restored, and some deserve to be preserved the way they are.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the way this one is.
Prime
Same
example
thing
of
with the
that.
66 Hemi.
Yeah.
With the 6-pack GTX, those will all be preserved the way they are. But then there's other cars, obviously, like the A12 and
yeah,
that
that's
that need to be
69
fully restored. You know?
69 Coronet A12 car. Very, very cool. So 69 and a half A12, and they made them with the Coronet Super Bs and the Roadrunners and the A12 package. They had factory 6-pack hoods that were lift off, hinge delete. Some of them were like heater delete and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
But some of them might have had them.
They were definitely meant to be race cars. Every single one of them had 410-year Danas in them. That was
Right.
the only rear end you could get with a 4-speed or an automatic. So they're cool cars. They're special for sure.
But speaking of special, so check this thing out. So not only is it a 71 of the second gen, like B-body Mopars, like the 71 Roadrunner GTX is like one of the most desirable, like just specifically the 71. So this one is a 446 pack GTX,
4-speed.
4-speed,
Yep.
and it's FJ6 Sassy Grass Green, and then Dodge called it Green Go. And speaking of that color,
We're going to pick one up.
we're gonna
Heck yeah.
we're gonna go pick up a car that is FJ6 Green Go, and I am stoked out of my mind. I kind of want to just freaking head out there and get it, but yeah, this GTX is freaking badass. That thing is so cool, dude.
Yeah, we got the carbs rebuilt for this GTX, and they're
Ooh.
just so pretty. They're the original carbs by a company in Florida called All American Carburetor. They literally, you send it out there and they'll rebuild it. They'll put it on a test engine. They calibrate them. They're ready to go. So we have the set of Hemi ones for the Superbird coming too.
Like, which one is the center carb?
This is the center.
That-
that's the center carb. Yeah, but the outside ones have the vacuum
Yeah,
pots.
the center carbs are like the most like rare,
Yeah.
super expensive carburetor out
And the
there.
sets of carbs are different 4-speed automatic as well. So this
Okay.
is like an original set of 4-speed 71 carbs.
Was there a difference between automatic carbs and manual?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
So the part numbers and stuff, if you look it up, like this is for a 71 4-speed car.
Okay.
And the Hemi carbs are the same way. 346 pack, like TA Challenger, AAR Cuda is the same way. They had specific AAR, or they had specific 4-speed or automatic carbs.
The 67 fastback, that's cool.
That's a dark moss green, so it's just dark green 394 speed car. So pretty. If Bullet was a 67, it would be that car, but it's a 60.
Oh,
Bullet's a
okay.
68.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's a dark green 394 speed with black interior, so it's basically the same thing that Bullet was, just 1 year older.
That 390 motor, I will say, is one of my
They're
favorite
cool.
motors.
That's a cool car.
Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, they have the cars a little packed in here a little tight. But go ahead, Tony, fire it up.
So before I fire it up, this car's a Survivor-ish.
Yeah.
All the interior's original. You see everything in here. We just repainted the plastics. It's got 38,000 original miles. When we bought it, it was in pieces, and the original motor was like sitting on a stand, and it was rusty. So we actually rebuilt this motor to be like a 512. It's got 440 source aluminum heads and whatnot, but it looks factory, and it runs awesome. I mean, it's badass. I mean, it's a 512, but it's numbers matching, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a fun one. But like we did suspension, brakes, exhaust, The transmission's rebuilt, the rear end is completely rebuilt, wheels and tires. Like we basically touched everything mechanical on this car to make sure it was solid.
And the guy that, so this car's name is Reggie, and the guy that we bought it from was the original owner. He got it for his graduation out of high school and his 18th birthday and stuff. And he took it apart in I think it was like 1977, 1978, so it was only like 4 or 5 years old, to totally restore it, put it up on blocks, and it sat there until 2-3 years ago when we got it.
Yeah, it's
Been about 3 years, but literally sat there the whole time inside. So it's literally like rust free, doesn't have no problems at all. A lot of it's original paint, but not all of it. There was some stuff that we had to touch up, but those are the original stripes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway,
Original
so
seats, I mean, the
we've
door-
kept in touch with him, and tomorrow he's coming out to take it for a drive.
So the
But you
original-
can
the
see, I
original
mean,
owner
this
of
was all
is
new
paint.
carpet, but we drive our cars, you know, the carpet's dirty, you know, but it
Right.
was, everything was restored, the carpet was replaced, this stuff was painted, but like the
anything-
headliner and everything, all that's original, it's original seat. We ordered new seat covers, but Legendary is pretty far back ordered now, so we're gonna have to wait on that, but that's the original seats, that's the way that this is exactly how we got it.
And the motor, I mean, we built it, so it literally looks factory.
Wow, dude, yeah, that looks factory.
It'd probably,
That's
I mean,
wild.
it'd probably run a strong 13-second quarter mile.
Yeah.
For a car through the factory intake and exhaust manifolds is pretty good. It's fun. If you put headers in a big intake in a big car, it'd probably pick up 100 horsepower, but then we had to change the hood and all that, so it's fun the way it is.
But
Manageable.
anybody's wife, grandmother, mom could jump in this car and drive it to the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's this car.
Yeah. It's overwhelming being in here. The amount of stuff that you guys have here, and this is just, you said there's more cars out back?
Yeah, we've got
Oh my gosh.
a few more projects in the back.
Dude,
Don't come to California then.
don't come to California.
California then.
Okay, as soon as I get back, I'm coming over to your shop. Okay, so we're gonna load up we're gonna hop in the truck with the trailer, and we're gonna drive an hour north to go get a car that I bought sight unseen because I'm an idiot. Whoa! Just start by itself. So yeah, we're gonna hop in this thing. Dude, this is nice.
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, we're gonna hop in the lap of luxury here. We're gonna drive an hour north to Bells, Texas, and sorry, I won't put you in the sun. We're gonna go get my car that I bought, and it's pretty cool. You'll see it when we get there.
It's not like that was a bad car. It was a beautiful car.
Man, this thing is
On the road again.
this truck's kind of bougie. This thing's nice.
Super bougie.
Like that TikTok, it's a Denali.
It's a Denali. No, this
Like,
thing
what you
is
saying?
super rad, man. This is nice. Yep, soon we will have
This Chevy's
my
a
next
good
project on the
Mopar.
back of this thing.
Yeah, this Chevy has hauled quite a few Mopars. All of our Chevys.
All of our Chevys.
They've all been Chevys.
Yeah, we had a square body 4-door of a ramp truck like this. We sold it to a guy that has C10s, and he absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
He texts me all the time.
It's a carbureted 454 4-speed too. Morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
Good.
Morning. How you doing?
This is your buyer right back
How you doing?
here.
Nice to meet
nice
you.
to meet
I'm
you.
Sue.
I'm Bryce.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
Um,
How was your drive down?
Not too bad. Pretty easy. Pretty normal.
Huh?
there.
Where's the car at?
The car is going to be in this building right here, so actually
Oh, okay.
y'all can stop right here for
Perfect.
a minute.
All right.
Sounds good.
Nice.
That's what you've been waiting for.
Dude, stoked. I'll grab my phone.
Dig into the nice little bin.
Okay, so we have made it to the location where my car is, but we're gonna go get the keys for the shed there so that we can open it up. But they've got some other cars we're gonna take a look at, so pretty stoked to see those. Hey, how you doing? Bryce. Nice to meet you, Bob. How you doing?
I'm Troy.
Troy,
the guy
how
that
you
sold
doing?
you the AR.
Hey,
What's up,
good
buddy?
to see you, sir.
Oh, you're the one that.
Yeah.
He's the owner.
Come on down. I'll show you what I do my
yeah.
whole life.
Oof, look at that 70. Oh my God, that thing is so cool.
Yeah, that's my. I got a 446 pack in it, overdrive, EFI, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. This is show me pictures of this car. Look
Red on red.
at that one.
Wow, very, very nice. Ooh, and it's a Shager hood car too?
This is my other AR.
This is the one that
Oh, it's
looks worse than the car you're buying.
Yeah,
I'll make it. I'll just say it that
this
way.
car was bad.
When
I ended up roof, floors, trunk, all that good stuff.
Well, it looks amazing now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When I met Bob when I was 16 for my 17th birthday. We went out and he said, I bought you something cool. He bought this Challenger that had rust holes I could crawl through it. And that's what we did in the winter between my junior and senior year is we rebuilt it, and then when we got married, we had showed it for a few years.
Wow.
And I don't pay
This
no
is my all-time like favorite Mopar color.
to the highest.
FC7 in violet for Plymouth, but plum crazy purple.
Well, you got a car
So damn cool.
Yeah, we love it.
that Charger.
We'll have that car forever.
That car, I put frame rails and everything. That car was the ultimate in Swiss cheese
Yeah.
when I got it. I mean, it.
So worth it though.
There you go.
Yeah, but you know,
That
it's
car.
such a rare car.
Such a rare car.
Yeah, and
The color
that's
combo, the
Yeah.
mango with the burnt orange.
yeah, and then the sunroof, you know,
Oh man.
and all that kind of stuff.
Did you put the upgraded sunroof in it?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
do that work?
I'm the one that come up with that idea.
That's so.
I
cool.
had a
You know, your purists hate that, obviously.
yeah.
But
Well,
for us, we think it's
Mike,
absolutely the coolest.
Mike is
It
a
works.
different guy, so he don't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, this thing's gorgeous.
Yeah. I know every nut and bolt. You know, back in the day when on Graveyard Cars, he'd go over and look in a book and you can just pull one out of here and go, where's this go?
Yeah.
And I've known them forever.
Yeah.
So, where everything
Yeah,
goes.
this is gorgeous.
Yeah, this car's amazing.
Yeah, it's a nice, it runs and drives great.
So like talk to me about the little fender tag
Yeah,
here.
so J82 is the duckbill spoiler that was AR specific, and then V6H is the obviously the AR specific stripe.
blew
And
up
then
probably 10
I
bucks before I was
think
on the
N94
drive.
is the side
And
exit
I've blown up
exhaust that's
Okay.
specific to
Back in
an
high school, they
AR
was
TA
73
Challenger.
Eric
Right.
And then the M Vaughn, the
It
vehicle
was
order
green-
number is what
green
this
and
number is, and
orange.
starting with an M, that's another
And,
tell of a AR or TA specific
Really?
car. So.
And then they all have the other
he
tag
drove
that
that
Yeah,
says
and then they're the
20.
only cars that got a J in the VIN for the, well, the only 70
He just
car
kept
that got a
driving.
J in the VIN was
So
for
by
the
the time he
346
got
pack.
to Indiana, the tires like
Wow,
this.
that's freaking cool.
Yeah, this car's gorgeous. I love
I
it.
get $125.
Yeah, so this car was originally FJ5 Sublime Green,
You know, we didn't have trailers.
but they did a fantastic job
And there was
of
an old
repainting it
graveyard that was about 2 miles
FC7
away.
Plum Crazy or in violet because it's a
Them
Plymouth.
guys let me out there. They let me. I'd spend every weekend out there.
Super cool. Yeah, this thing is
I could not
so
find
nice
it
too.
spring spindle nowhere. So I seen an old '69 Corvette.
Wow.
I bet it'll fit. I've had drove this thing through high school.
Gosh, that's nice.
So
Drum on the
this
right,
is
disc brake
gorgeous.
on the left.
So the top,
All
all
through high
this
school.
works. So when it goes
I
down,
ended up-
this right here, it buttons down over the top of it, so it's nice and flush.
Right.
It's
Painted it
beautiful.
Hemi
It's
lines,
beautiful.
put it in both
Yeah.
7-inch scoop
This is
lines,
amazing.
You know, and I had a 75 Trans Am at the same time, and that car would walk off and leave.
Every
the
time
Trans Am.
something bad has
It is
happened in our
nuts.
life, there's been a car to help us get out of the situation.
Okay, so which one of these is yours?
Transmission,
I have the
overdrive.
Jeep.
Oh,
and I
okay.
put a-
My favorite
I
car
actually had a
was
cable
sold
from an old
2
race
years
car
ago.
too.
Oh.
We had a 71 Hemi Cuda.
Oh, no.
White with the billboard.
Oh.
I'm having a hard time getting over that one. That
Oh,
was mine.
geez.
And we did that one together.
Sure.
And then I had worked at my job for 28 years. I'm a Medicare specialist, and we lost the contract.
Oh, really?
And I started a new Medicare job with another company, but I was off for 7 months, so we restored a all-matching Hemi Challenger, a 71,
Well, they don't call it
and I did all the sanding and all that crap for him.
Wow.
Except for on Thursdays, I went fishing with my friend.
I went fishing with my friends.
That's it. And we went for my 50th birthday. We were in Florida at Mecum Auction selling it.
Wow, that is so
It's like
cool.
some guy wants to
That's
buy
very
it.
cool.
We don't really
Yeah,
want to
it was
sell
pretty
this, do
neat.
we?
It was pretty neat.
Oh, okay.
What kind of gauges are they?
Dakota Digital.
Oh, they are Dakota Digital. So check these gauges out.
No, I put Dakota Digital in.
Yeah, I saw them later.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put some Dakota Digitals in probably the Coronet and also my new car. But yeah, so maybe we'll grab the keys to that and head over there. We'll check out what I got. All right, so before we walked over to look at my car, we actually had to stop and see these two very special Plymouth Roadrunners. Black 68 and this blue 70, and both of them are factory 426 Hemi 4-speed cars, which is absolutely insane. This black 68 here was originally a red car, but because it was missing the numbers matching engine, he just decided to paint it black because he already has a red car and didn't want a second one. And to be honest, TX9 is a fantastic color, and it looks killer on this thing. This blue 70, however, is going to stay blue, and he's going to be restoring this one back to factory spec. I can't wait to see how both of these cars turn out when they're done. But anyway, back to the action.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Let's check this out.
Let's check it out, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the car.
Finally.
71 Dodge Challenger in FJ6 Green Go. And it was originally a white interior car. Super, super cool color combo. But man, I am so stoked to get this thing, dude. This is so cool. Yeah, definitely gonna need some metal work. But let's we're gonna pull the car out and we're gonna get it loaded up on the trailer we have out here. But man, how cool is this? So, but yeah, so like I said, I'm just like a bumbling mess. I'm so excited. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together.
Hey,
Colin, when he went pictures, Bob was busy. I had to go in here and fix the car out.
I've got a 3.5 Pico boost in that.
Here it is. 71 Dodge Challenger.
So that thing's got a
I am so freaking stoked, man. This is gonna be so cool.
But the problem was, he didn't think this all the way through. We can't find nobody.
So it's got the lightweight
Flintstone.
the lightweight factory floors. Oh my gosh. Okay, on that side too. Yeah. Well, back there as well. But you know, back here actually doesn't look too bad. You know, the rear package tray looks okay. Obviously, you know, the roof and everything is gonna need some serious help. But yeah, this was a white interior car. Seats are still in it. But here's the coolest part, dude. Console shift, slapstick car.
Interior.
I need to leave it white.
leave it white.
I don't know, dude. So non-rally gauge cluster. So this is like the standard gauge cluster, but very, very cool car. It was AC, It was a 318. Was it a 904 or 727 car?
I'm sure it was 904.
904. Okay, yeah.
But I don't know for a fact. But if I had to lay money on it, I would. Oh, the hood does latch.
Does it? Okay, I was going to
so-
ask about that because it didn't look like it had the hinges on there.
The hinges are there. They're just froze down.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. They're froze down. But yeah, I laid some stuff on here. No, I guess it does have an X-ray in it. It don't have that. Switch panel stuff. But
Man.
not the best thing
Yeah, so
about that
someone
car.
added this stripe, at some point. Cause that's not factory, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to put a like a TA duckbill spoiler on this thing, and it's yeah.
No matter what shape it's in.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna black all this out. So I'm gonna do the blackout treatment on this, and then just the blackout treatment against the green with the red taillights. It just looks so good.
Yeah, it's like I bought that one
Just like the,
years ago.
Oh, there you go. There's a couple 70s up there.
Just 318.
That's super cool.
318 3-speed. The weird part was
Another one over here. Rad.
My son has one.
But man,
and it's got
how cool is that, dude?
Oh, that's cool.
But me and my son went and got that car, and he had just bought me a winch for like Christmas. He was 16. So the first car I ever-
Challengers also have that super rad like flip open gas filler that like Chargers do. Oh, so stoked. See if this opens up.
And somebody sold the shit.
It's locked. It's all right. The one kind of I saw in the pictures were kind of hard to see, but okay. So it looks like the window trim is just kind of sitting on there. Yeah, this whole the A pillars on both sides are going to need to be replaced. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the roof skin off and just replace the roof skin. But I am going to leave this thing now that I've seen it in person. I am definitely going to leave it patina. This is the coolest thing ever. So I'm just going to wash and buff and clean this stuff and try to bring out that color as best as possible. But son of a motherless goat, this thing is cool. Dude, I am freaking, I'm so stoked, man. I've wanted another project car for a long time. The Coronet, I love it, but it needs a brother. So this car is it. This thing is coming home with me. So we're gonna get it loaded up on the car hauler there, and then we've got a shipping company that's supposed to be here today at their shop, and then we're gonna load it up. And then it's going to be shipped to my house, and I think it's supposed to get to my house Monday. Today is Saturday, so we'll see. But yeah, so we're going to just get this thing pushed outside, and then so we can get it in the sunlight, and then get it over to the car hauler. Let's do it.
Yeah, that came from Mike Nelson in a trade when I was doing the Charger. He still owed me some money on it. Yeah, I'll steer it. He still owed me some money on it, and he said, "How about this? You want this?" I said, "Why not?" And now it's just sitting over there. Yeah, it's like a petty blue 72 Challenger 340 rally car, I ain't gonna build it.
We have a 72 petty blue 340 rally car.
You saw it back there in the yard.
Yeah, I seen pretty much every.
I think in 72 they made a lot of that pretty blue.
Basin Street Blue or corporate blue, some may say.
Oh, sir, it's not that kind of video. But now it
Us
is.
Mopar guys are close.
Oh my god.
Yeah, most cars I get don't roll this good.
No, we have to usually drag them. We can almost roll it up there.
Okay,
Are we pushing it on?
I've never done that before.
Dude.
I've never done that in my entire life.
Well, you also have to think that this car is missing everything and has no engine or trans.
We'll be fine. I'm just going to drive down. Okay. Yeah. Here, you guys hold it. And I'll throw it.
Yep, I got it.
We've never pushed a car on the road.
Well, it doesn't have an engine or trans, so it helps.
Even then, usually they're locked up or something.
And I gotta line this up and get it to the front so we can let it down easy.
Okay, car is loaded up. We're just gonna get it cinched down in the back. And Bob here has something for me.
There you go.
Awesome, dude. That's so cool. I'm stoked out of my mind. This is gonna be awesome.
I'll be glad to see it done.
I saw what you were saying about the front frame rail.
Yeah,
here,
this one on this side
yeah,
needs a
little
piece.
soft. Yeah, yeah.
Needs a piece in there.
Not a big deal. Not a big
No, no, the rest of it seems to be okay, but I think it was just that. I seen that when I was loading it that day, because when I reached up in under there to hook on, I was like,
And so,
chunk.
so real quick on this. So you said you saw this for how long was it like sitting off the road?
About 15 years.
About 15 years.
Yeah, that I noticed it.
So it could have been off the road for way longer. 15, 20.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Well, I thought it was going to be in better shape because it was sitting on concrete, you know. And I thought, man, that's going to be a pretty cool car. But then when I got it, I'm like, I done made the commitment.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, definitely gonna need a lot of work, but I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna get this thing. Wait, that Gone in 60 Seconds thing where he's like, it's a little rough now, but just give me a few weeks and it'll be a streamlined butterfly.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You're out every week because you don't have to tow a trailer. None of that.
yeah. No kid.
Look at that thing. That is so badass. Oh, it's so cool. Definitely a Bondo princess, though, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'll get all that. I'll get all that fixed. Yeah. But guys, how cool is that? A 71 Dodge Challenger that's been off the road for, let's say, 20 plus years. I'm stoked, man. It's one of my dream cars, and I'm really excited that I finally got one. It's a little rough. It's gonna need a lot. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for a new project. The Coronet is awesome, but it needs a sibling. So here it is. So I showed some pictures of this to a buddy of mine at work, and he goes, dude, that thing looks like Kermit the Frog. So that's why I named it. So this here is gonna be Kermit the Challenger. So awesome, man. Well, we're gonna
Sir, you forgot your rear window.
oh, my rear window.
You forgot your rear window, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
might
Appreciate
want
that.
You might want that, sir. kind of important.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been butthurt if, you know, if it was missing, because it's missing a ton.
One
But
less piece to buy.
that's true. Glass is expensive, though,
Yes.
dude.
Yes, it is.
Ridiculously expensive. But yeah, let's try to take a little look underneath here, and yeah, fix the door. Oh, hello. All right. Cool. All right, so here's a small little glimpse of underneath the car. Like I said, the floors are non-existent, and
All the time now because it's all.
what have I gotten myself into?
My name's.
But hey, you know, it needed to be saved, and I'm the right guy to do it. So I'll get it right. It'll look good when it's done. Try to preserve as much of this cool patina as possible. The only thing I do want to do though is the whole blackout treatment back here. I think that would look really cool.
He is involved.
8 3/4 car, drum brakes, frame rails. Everywhere else looked to be in pretty good shape. You know, just some heavy surface rust stuff, but yeah, otherwise, you know, not bad.
It's amazing how straight this car is.
Yeah, I know. For it to be freaking
Yeah.
that would have been a beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's definitely going to need a lot. It's going to be quite the project, but I'm ready for it. All right, well, let's get this thing on the road, get it back to the shop, and then we're going to try to meet the car carrier service that's taking this car back to my house at their shop there. So, yeah, gosh, I'm just oh, I didn't notice that. It's a little smashed, but I think I can pop that back out. Not a big deal. Anyway, all right, let's get on the road and get this thing home. Well, boys, we got it. We are in tow with the Challenger. Look at that thing. Thing looks menacing. That's awesome.
You know you live in the middle of nowhere when your road has a sign that says road ends.
Yeah, Texas, it's been real, but it's time to get this car back to California and away from humidity and salt and all sorts of other
Hey, whoa, pal.
crazy.
Ain't no salt in the air up here.
Just humidity.
I think the floor begs to differ.
Oh, this car came from down south, that's why.
Did it?
Where did it come
Is that
from?
what he said?
Yeah, he said it was in Waco, where it was sold, and Waco's, I mean, that's not south, but it's closer south. And then it sat in Paris, which actually isn't far. I think that's East Texas.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for, you know,
Oh, absolutely.
taking the time and
Yeah.
getting this thing for me.
Glad we could help.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very grateful, and it's very, very cool. This has saved me a ton of time and money as opposed to just, would you say you'd still be driving out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that we went about doing it this way, because, yeah, bringing it back to your shop and then just have the car shipper bring it home, and they're not even charging me that much. I think it was like $1,200 to ship it home. Perfect. I couldn't get out here for that much money for the truck and trailer, so you know, that's cool.
And anything can happen on the road.
Yeah, exactly,
So
for
take
sure.
that risk in there as well.
But freaking look at that thing, dude.
It's super
Oh
cool.
gosh, so cool. I'm so stoked. Man,
Do we have time for lunch?
do we have time for lunch?
Absolutely.
All right.
Does a duck with a hot on drag weeds?
Yep.
Yes, sir, it does. All right, so we are back here at the shop. Car is on the trailer. Transport guys have just gotten here. Yeah, so yeah, just pull around. We're just moving some cars right now because we're about to go out to lunch. But yeah, transport guys here. Yeah, that's him. So we'll get the Challenger offloaded onto their trailer, and then it'll be off and heading for my house. Okay, so transport guys are getting that car moved off, and then we're gonna offload the Challenger, put it up there all the way to the front, and then they'll load that car up there. So I'm gonna help Tony get this thing off real quick. Will you steer it a little? Yeah, just hit the brakes real quick, yeah?
What's that?
Just hit the brakes real quick.
Turn to the right.
Good. Very good.
Do we want to take the sunroof out?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Is this strap down?
No.
Hier zit dit gewoon terug.
go, buddy.
Thank you for my rusty panel, sir.
You're welcome.
Do you want to strap the hood, or what are we gonna do about that?
Yeah, I think we should strap it.
Yeah. All right.
It's on that when you get there.
Oh, jeez. You know, put that in the car, or what? Or maybe I don't know. Not really much of a floor left in that thing.
Oh man, even the trunk.
Is the trunk like gone? Maybe you can. I think you can stuff it in there.
Yeah. Just don't want it to get beat up. No, I mean the chrome. That's all.
Dude, I'm not worried about it. Stuff that in there. What's that?
Get that?
What's this? Oh, is this like an
Goes
air
under the
vent?
dash.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna go upside down for a second. Not sure what all's in the trunk. Can't really see in there, but hopefully there's nothing crazy. Okay. Sweet, dude.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the outer skin part that's.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some patching involved.
Oh, some? I think I'm just.
No,
gonna...
I don't mean this. I mean the actual roof structure. I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
once it's cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that either. Okay. Yeah, that stuff's junk anyway, dude. That's junk. All this is junk.
Okay.
It's all rusted out.
Well,
I mean, you don't want it to fly off, but
I don't think it's going anywhere, but. Or, okay, we can do that. It works. All right, let's peel this one off as well. Might as well. Well, actually,
maybe not.
yeah, that one's staying there. That'll be fine. All right. Dude, no way. It even has the radio still in the car. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome. Okay, well, once I get the car back home to California, I will give this a thorough once over, and I'll pressure wash the whole car and try to buff out the paint so we can get this super cool color to come back. See that? Oh my gosh, this is all like oxidized right here, but yeah, that darker green, that's the reason why we call it Kermit. Green Go is such a fantastic color. I'm in love with this thing. It's so freaking cool. Ooh, that's coming apart a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna get the car shipped home. It'll be taken care of, and can't wait to see it when it gets there. What you got there?
Just a strap.
Just a strap. Stay strapped or get your hood fly off.
Something like that. I think that's how it goes.
We're gonna hook to the fender, or do you want to just hook it from underneath?
No, we're not gonna go across the body. We gotta go over the back of the hood, and then we'll go down through the front, and we'll hook underneath the K member.
Oh, okay.
So it'll hold it to the cave member versus pulling up on the fenders or down anywhere weird. So
Yeah, makes sense. Sweet. All right, that's it. Challenger is loaded up on the trailer. These guys are heading out of here, and they said the car should be to me by Monday morning. That's crazy. Hey, more power to you, man. I guess it's not too terribly far. I keep thinking in my head like it's gonna take a heck of a lot longer than that, because it took me 4 days to get home from basically Power Tour, but that was also another 1,000 miles from here too. So 1,700 miles from this location to my house. Stoked, man. Well, see you at the house. All right, good morning, guys. I am back home in Northern California. It is awfully bright this morning. We just had like a ton of rain last night, so of course everything is just like but anyway, so the Challenger should be here this morning, I guess. Sometime this morning or early afternoon, I'm really not sure. Like, as soon as those guys loaded that thing up on the trailer, I walked back to like the the shop to go grab something to go put it in the car, and they were already gone. So it's like, okay. But anyway, I got to get this thing running because I freaking left my reverse lockout switch on. Go figure. And it killed the battery. So I'm gonna hook up the little battery charger here. See if this thing has enough juice. Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot. Okay, let's give that a whack. Make sure we're neutral here. Indeed. Ooh. That doesn't sound very high. Let's try it. Nope. I'm gonna have to let that thing charge up quite a little bit. Okay, well, I kind of want to put the Challenger in the garage though, so as soon as it gets here, or do I want to? I don't know. I'm kind of undecided because the windshield and the coronet leaks a little bit, you know, underneath. It's not really raining right now per se, but I know the Challenger's got a bunch of holes in it. So do I leave the nicer car that's should be okay out in the rain, or do I leave the already rusty, I'm gonna fix it anyway car out in the rain? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna get this out of the garage because I think I just want to put the Challenger in the garage for right now, just until maybe like the storm passes or something, whatever. But okay.
8 hours later.
Okay, so the car is home, and unfortunately the hood was lost some point during a transition from here to, or from Texas to here. I think the guy said in New Mexico somewhere in the middle of the night it just blew off, so that sucks. I'm not really worried about it just because that hood was kind of bad, but it still sucks. But I have the hookup on a real RT hood, so I'm gonna put that on there to be a lot cooler. But anyway, so I've got my neighbors here. They're gonna help me push this turd back a little bit, and we're gonna get a running start up into the driveway because it's not registered or insured, and it's sitting on a public street technically. So it could get towed, which obviously I would not want to have happen. So anyway, we're gonna get this thing pushed back and up into the driveway. Okay. That sound is just the seat belt dragging on the floor. No. Oh, Kermit. Dude, success. Yes. All right, I'll hold it. Or I'll grab this. Yeah, that's good. Cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Green machine.
On the new project.
Yeah.
Didn't take long, did it?
So awesome.
Sweet.
You know, it's like this little tree growing out of that back here.
Get some nature established in there.
Oh, that's some
Fungus or something?
No, it's like an actual like tree limb that was like growing. Now it's just, oh, can I get it out?
First project.
I'll leave it in there.
Release the tree.
I'm out of shape. All right, car is in the driveway. It's not gonna stay there in this spot forever, but I just wanted to get it off the street just in case. But man, I am so freaking stoked this thing is here, man. So cool. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. It definitely needs a lot of work, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. There is going to be a ton of content coming out for this thing. Sorry, I've been kind of a little lackluster lately. Just been so busy trying to coordinate getting this thing back from Texas and work and other stuff or whatever. But anyway, there's going to be a ton of new videos coming out for this Challenger project. I am super stoked. Write down in the comments, like, what would you guys like to see with this thing? Another Gen 3 Hemi, maybe a stroked 440 big block. What do you guys want to see? Should I leave it ratty patina? Should I paint it? Because the paint on this thing is actually freaking amazing. That FJ6 green go color is badass when it's actually like painted in the sunlight. But anyway, let me know down in the comments, and if you feel I have earned your subscription, please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I'd really appreciate it. And dudes, we will see you next time.